In the morning. Yes, on your Tuesday morning, this 14th day of September, in the studio with me. I was telling you about. I'm always. I love it when people can get some good news, and you may be sitting on a fortune and not even know. My buddy Larry from A Plus Coins in the house here off of Scottsville Road behind Wendy's. I guess is that the easiest way to describe how to get to your place?
That's the best way.
Anyway, you got a lot of stuff going on over there. And first of all, before we talk about that, I want to say thank you very, very much on behalf of Stuff the Bus and all the kids out there. You're a 2-year Stuff the Bus Club member now, if you want to call it that. One of our big sponsors helping out with Stuff the Bus. So it means a lot. It means a lot to me and to a lot of kids as well. As you can see, our studio is littered with the paraphernalia of Stuff the Bus remnants here. So you go a long way towards that. So we do appreciate you helping out with that, first of all. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, of course, now we're talking. I always see these commercials on TV. For these, send us your goals. What is going on with gold right now? Tell me the story, or what exactly, why gold is such a dadgum hot commodity again, or always has been, I guess. But why is it such a trendy thing right now?
Right now, it's because it's at the highest prices it's been in years.
Yeah.
Almost ever. It's
Right.
about $1,250 an ounce now.
An ounce.
Yes.
Wow. Now put that in perspective, because I'm dumb when it comes to this stuff. So I'm going to ask you some really probably elementary questions
that's
here.
fine.
But okay, so you say 1,250 an ounce.
Yes.
An ounce. Now, how much is an ounce?
An ounce is a coin the size of a silver dollar.
Okay.
It's not that big. You could hold it in your hand very easily.
So you can literally sit on some of these.
And 10 years ago, it was only worth $300.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that why does it go up so much? I mean, is it just, I guess when the economy goes bad, like stuff you can store away and
Well, it's a combination of the economy, but
Yeah.
also right now the
Yeah.
value of the American dollar is going down.
yeah.
The dollar's buying less, and people are putting money into gold and silver to compensate for that.
Right. So boom, just store it away. Scrooge McDucket, if you will.
That's right.
Just run in your vault of coins. A Plus Coins over there on Scottsville Road over there. Okay, so how do you know if you got something that's worth something? I mean, they can take it to you, of course, and you can take a look at it over there at A Plus Coins. But if they're just kind of looking through, maybe the old safe underneath the bed or some old drawers up in the attic or something like that, how do they know if something may actually be worth something? Like, you know what I mean? Like some tips.
Well, the first thing to look for is any coin 1964 and before, dimes,
Okay.
quarters, half dollars, and dollars are silver.
Right.
So they're going to have the silver. Just look for 1964 and earlier.
Right.
The gold coins, they're going to be, they stand out. You
Yeah.
can tell right away.
Right.
Jewelry, scrap jewelry, and that 10 karat, 14 karat markings on them.
Right.
Normally means that it's good, but it should be tested to make sure.
Now, what about all these old stories you hear and stuff where it's like, oh, you can bite it and stuff like that? I mean, is there any truth to that stuff? I mean,
What would you know if you bit into a coin whether it was good or not?
I don't know. I don't trust my teeth enough. I don't think. We had Dr. Duncan, the dentist, on yesterday talking about it. I was like, no, I'm not biting anything. But I mean, seriously. So really, I mean, I guess you would kind of know if it's old. First of all, you probably know it's a good lead on something, right?
Old helps, but
Yeah.
the number one determining factor is rarity. You can
Yeah.
have coins, as a small example, nickels and dimes from 2009 are
Right.
the rarest nickels and dimes in the last 60 years because the mint shut down production early.
Really?
So you can find 2010 dimes, you can find 2008 dimes, but
Okay.
2009 nickels and dimes
Really?
are already worth $1 to $2 a piece,
Yeah.
even if you find them in your change circulated coins.
So literally, I could go to the store today and get like 2009 nickels back, and I would make money.
Yes.
Probably. Yeah. Wow. So when you say shut down early, I mean, so they're that rare.
With the economy, everybody's been dumping all their coins at the banks and the coin machines and
Yeah.
Kroger, places like that.
Right.
And the government didn't see the need to make coins, so they
Right.
shut down production early on the nickels and dimes last year.
That's crazy.
So rarity is the number one determining factor.
Yeah. So 2009 nickels.
And dimes.
And dimes, okay, that's one there that people could play along at home almost
Oh, yeah.
with, right? They could go through their change
Yes.
tray on their car right now as they're in the drive-through. What else? What's another one? Because I always hear about what about these pennies with like these rare with the wheat pennies? Is that what they're called?
The wheat pennies, any penny 1958 and older
Okay.
is worth more than a penny,
Right,
simply because it's a wheat penny and they quit making them 50 years ago.
right,
But another good example is we've got a penny that a 1955 in our store that
Yeah.
under normal conditions is worth 25 cents.
right.
But this one happens to be a double die. It was a mistake made at the mint. It was stamped twice, and you can clearly see the date,
Right.
"In God We Trust," and the words liberty, things
Yeah.
like that on it. it makes that penny worth over $1,800.
It's crazy, isn't it?
And one of our customers found it in a bag of coins that he went through a few years ago.
See, that'd be my problem. If I ever worked at the Mint, I'd be so tempted to just make one with an arrow. You know, yeah. I'd have one with like me doing a big thumbs up on it, you know, instead of the president, like, hey, look there, and it's a rare, it's the Tony Rose coin.
That's when you end up in prison.
Ah, well, yeah, you can't make an omelet though without breaking a few eggs, right? You know, A+ coins off Scottsville Road. They can bring it in there. You can take a look at it for
Yes.
them. You don't mind doing that?
Don't mind at all.
Now you were telling earlier too, you're kind of like a middleman in a lot of ways, kind of like like a consignment type situation, right? Do you do that,
We
or
do
is
a
that,
lot of
how does that
buying.
work exactly?
Yeah, we do a lot of buying and selling, but we have quite a few customers that bring their coins in and just
Yeah.
want to put them up for sale and consignment.
Right.
That way they determine what price they're going to get for it. We come to an agreement and
Yeah.
we sell them for them, usually within just a week or two.
And now, do you ever run into the situation? I don't want you to give names or anything, but maybe an example where somebody thinks they're sitting on a fortune. They bring it to you with their chest out, with a little swagger, walking in there and say, "Here you go. You got to break out the safe for this one," and you got to break their heart.
Yes, unfortunately,
Yeah.
we've got a big one that gives them the bad news. And
Yeah.
when you show them the word copy written on the backside,
Oh,
of it,
yeah.
or facsimile or something like that.
Right.
But also sometimes they bring something in that's just not at all what it appeared to be. It's not a gold coin at all. It's gold
Yeah.
plated.
Right.
And then they do get a little upset sometimes, but
Yeah.
once you show them,
Right.
they understand.
Now, what is it? Just on coins, but what about like money, stuff like that, bills, stuff
Paper
like that,
money.
paper money, Confederate money, stuff like that, maybe.
We've got some money, paper money from the 1850s, 1860s in the store, and along with some newer things. And again, it's the rarity factor. We've got
Right.
a couple of notes in the store that they were printed wrong. They were
Yeah.
actually wrinkled when they were printed, so when
Right.
you fold it out, there's blank spots on the note.
How crazy
And
is
the
that?
note's only 10, 15 years old, and yet worth over $100 for a $10 bill.
That's crazy stuff right there, man. It's pretty cool. A+ coins, you're open over there. When can they come by and see you? They got to make an appointment? What works best?
We're open from 9 to
Yeah.
6, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Weekdays is the best time to bring it in, take a
Right.
look at it, because we've got more time to spend it with you.
I think it's a fascinating world, and I wish I knew more about it, because I think it's something I could get really addicted to. I know you're the same way, right? I mean, you
It's the
get
same
into it.
way.
It's a chase, I guess. It's a chase.
But
of-
it's just like the metal detectors. We
Yeah.
sell metal detectors.
Yeah.
People are out looking for the fortune. That, they find some in their own backyard sometimes.
I was gonna say, I would love to just take a metal detector out and just see what I can. What's the thing that they usually end up finding with a metal detector? Like a bunch of bottle caps and stuff.
They do find a lot of them, but the
Yeah.
newer metal detectors can actually tell you the difference between a penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter. And
So if you want to dig or not.
And
Yeah.
it tells you how deep it is.
Yeah.
So you know before you dig it up pretty much what it
Right.
is, and they're not very expensive at all.
What's a metal detector run? Seriously, because everybody needs a good metal detector. The way I look at it, right?
Yeah, right. You can get a good detector in the $180 price
Really?
range. You can pay $1,800.
Yeah.
$1,800, it's going to tell you whether it's gold, silver, junk metal. It's going to tell
Right.
you everything you need to know before you dig it up. But a
Yeah.
good starting detector, less than $200.
What's that show? Is it on the History Channel or Science Channel where the two guys go out looking for the meteorite man?
Yes,
You know,
meteorites.
you can find meteorites out there.
The $1,800
Really?
is a setting for meteorites.
Really?
Yes.
Gosh, it freaked
And
me
they
out.
are quite valuable.
See, I was going to say, you need to, that's a community ed class right there waiting to happen. You know, like treasure hunting with Larry from A+ Coins. I love it. Hey, appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Seriously. Come back and visit with us sometime soon. Let me know what you got going on, because I'm fascinated by this stuff. And I guarantee you, they're going right now, people are going through their little change purses in their
The phone will
car.
be ringing when I
Yeah.
get back to the store.
Yeah, they're going through their change purses right now. It's like, I got a 2009 nickel, pay me!
They'll bring it in and
Yeah.
we'll buy it.
They'll go through a drive-through with a 2009 nickel. See, this should be good for my combo meal. This is worth $5. Trust me, it's worth it. So, appreciate it, buddy, as always. A+ Coins, today, you're open every day, right? Monday through every day,
Monday
right?
through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturdays, 9 to 5.
Come by and see you right there off Scottsville Road behind Wendy's. You can't miss it. Good stuff. Hang tight, guys. We got Rob McHaley from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Funny show. He's going to be here in about a half hour. Hang tight for that. Tony Rose Morning Show, 100.7 Sam FM. Good job, buddy. Thanks, man. That was fun. I'll sit there.